or anybody else, you specifically.
Okay. If I'm sober, and I'm trying to go longer than say an hour or two, that's you're cutting into like pain.
Time.
Yeah, you're getting into pain.
So you could regularly have sex for an hour straight with no break, nobody coming, nobody nothing.
Do you think I go to the gym for no reason?
I don't know. I think you go to the gym because you're narcissistic. Morgan, what's the longest you've had sex without break?
Okay, without break or without coming?
Either. Like, no stopping.
Like, you're holding out for it.
Yeah.
Okay, but so girls are very different.
Yes, they are.
Like,
they love the quick session.
Yeah.
Like, not necessarily. No. It's because sometimes you, I won't be able to come, from you inside of me.
I don't know why. I inhaled deeply when you said that. Sorry. I'm not creepy, I swear.
That's really
right as she's talking about
it. Yeah, right?
Yeah,
coming?
sorry.
No, because sometimes I just won't be able to, so therefore it's like,
oral takes over, right?
Exactly. Well, yes, is definitely like that is what I need that time, or it just won't be able to. And so therefore, like a guy / myself could continue to try, and if he's a respectful guy, is hoping that I come before he does.
Right.
So therefore, continuing to hopefully like get me there and get me there and get me there, and then at some point it's finally like, okay, it's just not going to happen. Like you can come
you
now.
You can finish it.
Exactly. Yeah. So I don't know. I'd say like longest, I feel like time is like an hour.
Wow.
Maybe.
Where
I know that this is all new to you.
My brain is like...
But 30 minutes is still a long time too, dude.
30 minutes is a long time.
Don't discredit.
Thank you.
Because that's Pound Town.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're just...
sometimes you're like...
the truck in. Like the fuck truck just pulled up to Pound Town.
But I need to be high to get to 30 minutes, just for the record. Jester, what about you? What's your longest?
My max that I've actually timed myself was 50 minutes.
Wait, you timed yourself?
Yeah, I mean,
What'd you do? Set the fucking like...
It was like
Alexa. Because
I have no idea.
And Alexa was like, okay.
One of the girls I was seeing...
Sorry, I'm not insulting you. I'm just
I know.
playing with the moment. Playing with the moment. Go ahead. Sorry.
One of the girls that I was seeing always said, I want to go an hour. And I says, do you even know how long 7 to 10 minutes really is?
Yeah, seriously.
And she goes, no, I want to go an hour. I says, okay. Now, that 50 minutes was intervals. Dick was always hard, always inside, but there was a lot of, sometimes it was slow, sometimes it was fast. Sometimes it was slow.
You got to mix it up.
Yeah, it was intervals. So somebody saying that we fucked for an hour straight, like they were running a treadmill the whole time, is BSing you. Always, you'll gas out.
Yeah.
Augie, 4 hours.
There's
Augie
softer
rocks.
moments.
Yeah,
there's softer moments.
If you could only have sex for the rest of your life in one position, what position would it be?
I don't know how to name it, but there's like, it's not doggy.
When she's laying on her flat on her stomach?
She's flat, but you got one leg out. Like one leg's like bent out, and then you're like, I don't know. You can't explain it.
The wheelbarrow?
I'll show you later.
All right. Okay, perfect. Morgan, one position for the rest of your life.
It's...
She's on that one.
The one.
Fuck. It'd probably be like missionary with him on top.
Interesting.
I mean, I can do what I need to do. Regardless of your ability, I can do what I need to do.
When a guy is missionary on top on you, do you like when he's straight on his hands on like his shoulders or weight on you?
Depends. You all feel different.
Interesting. All right. Fair enough.
Some of you are heavier.
Yeah. She's like, Augie, he better hold himself up.
Don't want that shit on top of me.
That beard better not touch my face.
Jester, if you could only have one position forever?
Missionary. I love that you can see everything.
Okay.
You can connect with your eyes.
And the way titties bounce.
I love it. Yes.
Yeah, that is true.
Paul's good.
Yeah. breasts are definitely a thing that keep me aroused. So yeah, to be able to see that, her eyes, her face. Yeah, there's a connection there. Like, I'm not saying I don't like them all. I like a lot of positions. There's some that I can care less for. But yeah, missionary.
Doggy style for me. What's your least favorite position?
Wait, no. But doggy in the sense like she's on all fours?
Yeah.
Or like how P was saying it?
I love the way...
Face down, ass up.
Yes.
I love the way P was saying.
Full submission, yeah.
For this scenario, I would say all fours. Because... Doggy style and like sitting missionary are the two positions that you can do like really anywhere in any house or building.
Right.
Like,
I have to say it's really hot if like there's like a mirror.
Yeah.
And you can look at it.
Like you snuck a quick fuck at like the family Christmas dinner.
Yes, totally. Like if you could sneak into like Grammy's
like
bathroom.
Mirror.
Yep, totally. All right, least favorite position.
Yeah. Probably spooning.
Oh yeah, I hate that. I hate it.
I'm saying I don't hate it. I like doing it, but I can't come in that position, so it's got to be my least favorite.
It's just like so much extra cardio. I'm just for real. It
about
is.
that cardio, huh?
Yeah. Morgan, least favorite position?
That's a hard one.
Touche.
Honestly, this. I mean, take this however you want, but it so depends on the guy. It really, really does, because it feels so different the way they are, that some positions that are amazing with somebody hurt in another person. And it's just too much effort to find that good spot by like moving our hips, body to make it feel good rather than painful. So I don't know if there's one specific that like every time I'm like, no, I'm not into it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know.
So like you don't have like any off limits positions.
No.
Okay. PSac, anything you hate?
Like a finger in the butt, or
I mean, if that's a position for you, then I think it's happening too frequently. Yeah.
No, I mean,
a fist in the butt is even worse.
Well, goodness. Most of the time, I'm pretty in control of that, so I can't say that there's been too many uncomfortable situations or like put offs. I'm pretty go with the flow at a point to where someone's willing to take control, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't say yes or no until it really happens, and I'm like, oh, okay, nope.
Okay.
What about you?
That's believe it or not, I don't at all care for reverse cowgirl.
That's actually sort of what I was going to say.
Yeah, I don't like it. Nothing against Mrs. Infamous when I say this, but I just have yet to be with a girl that was super comfortable in that position with her. I don't know if it's her body or her motion. So, like, I haven't had the experience of getting the kick out of it that other people who have told me that that's their favorite position have gotten.
You don't like the grind?
I like the grind, but I'd rather have her facing me because I want to see the titties bounce, and I like to look at a face when it's owing. When they're away from you, it's like, okay, stranger, let me do some math while you're fucking... I don't know. It's super impersonal.
I was going to say, I feel like that the only... I mean, and obviously I'm a girl, so I don't have your same perspective on any of this, but I think that is maybe some of like the hype in that position, the fact of like a spinner and someone who starts in one way and then turns.
Yep.
And so therefore that's what's hot about it rather than the position itself.
I mean, I think like from and there's 3 guys in the room, so this is my opinion, but the people I've spoken to with it, like the attraction is that there's like, do you get the full view of the butt? That the butt's bouncing like in your face. So those are like more ass guys because traditionally you're either a tit or an ass guy. So that's an appeal. And then like a lot of people find that that's the easiest way to make their partner come.
You being a doggy style guy though, what's the difference? It's just the weight's on you.
I think it's because
she's doing more work versus you.
Yeah, if I'm in doggy style, I'm in control of the situation, and if it's in reverse cowgirl, she's in control of the situation.
There's also an interactive aspect about that. Like you can,
but let's face it, everyone in this room, and like I don't know how I would revert this analogy to you, Morgan, because you're a girl, but for the guys in the room, we've all had a girl on top that was terrible, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah, and so like, reverse cowgirl even makes that even worse. So, like, unfortunately, the reverse cowgirl experiences I have had were with girls that were not very good at being on top. And they're like, want to see me bend your dick into a pretzel? Blah, 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 blah. It's like, that's not how it goes.
Well, I will say back to that whole mirror thing. Like, I do have mirror doors on my closet, and my bed is right in front of it. I tend to look at myself a lot in that because...
You look at yourself more than you look at them?
No, it's sort of like this is what it looks like.
It's like American Psycho type shit with Christian Bale.
Right,
It's a great movie, by the way.
I find myself not looking the way that professionals do in porn.
Well, so, obviously,
yeah.
No, I'm like as far
you don't
as
get paid to fuck, bro.
Yeah. No, but as far as like how the woman's back is bent in porn versus how much her back is bent with the woman that I'm with.
Well, there's an arch that you have to get used to.
You know what I'm going to say?
But also we have different arches in our backs.
Right. But I feel like...
She had scoliosis.
I feel like You'll never look.
Jester only has sex with paraplegics.
No, she had to like lift her leg up for me. Yeah.
He'll hold it for you. She's like this.
Just hold it that way.
It's like a fucking rigatoni noodle.
Oh my god. No, but like I can't do the whole like stand up and squat. I can't squat down in doggy. Like, so what?
Do you like when you're
quads, man?
Do you like when you're standing
Gotta work out
on doggy?
yoga.
Yeah, that's why you go to the gym, bro.
Yoga's the bomb, bro. Yoga is that cheese.
But I do like some of the facial expressions that the woman has. Like that's what I'm saying. Like dominant submission position. It's something that's nice.
What's the fastest between meeting a chick for the first time for you, Jester, and you, PSac, and then for you, Morgan, for a guy? What would be the fastest from meeting to butt that you've ever gotten a chick to give you anal sex?
Oh no, we're talking like weeks, man.
Weeks?
Yeah.
Morgan?
I'm gonna think for a second.
Okay, take a minute.
I'm trying to like. I don't know.
There was that one time in band camp, and then
That never happened at band camp. Maybe a week or two.
PSac?
a day.
A day for me too. Same night. Like I met her in Booty that night. And it was nice too because she's like, just put it in my butt. And I was like, did you?
I've never once said that.
I was like, it's June 1st. I didn't realize it was Christmas.
God.
I remember like, oh my
Shit,
God.
girl, Christmas came early. I'm gonna just.
I called everyone I knew on my phone the next day.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I met this chick last night. Butted her that night.
I don't. You know what?
Butted her.
I don't know.
Butted her.
I'm not going to sit here and call.
You probably
bullshit.
called me too.
I would have totally called you, Morgan, and be like, I gave a chick the A down
Guess
last night.
what?
Yeah. And she would have been like, oh, she sounds like a classy dame.
Yeah.
It could have been.
There's a
it couldn't have
YouTube
been
video
good.
out there called like "Buttered Her Up."
And I met
Oh
her.
my
I met
God.
her at what was that? A Blue. That
Oh my
horrible
gosh.
club in Thousand Oaks,
No,
California.
that wasn't. No,
Chester.
Blue wasn't. Yeah, Blue's in Nagora.
Oh,
Blue's in Nagora.
excuse
Yes,
me, Thousand
yeah.
Oaks.
I used to go there. I used to
favorite
frequent
spot,
there a
bro.
lot.
Remember, there were three. There was Blue,
So not classy.
Padres, Chapter 8.
Chapter 8. That was what I was
Yeah.
thinking of.
Oh
and
my
then
gosh, chapter
There's like
8.
P6 or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Oh, the
P6.
6, 7, 8 crew. Oh,
P6.
Yeah,
man.
it's the same guy.
and now
Yeah.
it's all the fucking douchebags go to the one in the Jan's Mall. No, the
Oh, Sunset Terrace.
Yeah.
Is that still what that's called?
Sunset Terrace.
I've been away for too long. I
it's
don't know
called.
what
It
any of
smells
this
like
is.
asshole. There's gonna be a fight and you're not gonna get laid.
Yep.
That's what that club.
That's what it
That's
smells like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you go, they're like, it's going to be $10, and you're like, okay, do I get a receipt? They're like, yeah, it says right here, you're not going to get laid tonight.
Yeah.
You're going to get punched.
Fine print.
And all
Have
of our,
fun.
have fun. Enjoy yourself, sir.
You will possibly inhale 3 farts.
At least.
Everybody that I know that has been to that club either fights or goes home solo.
Oh,
Those are the
God.
only two options with
Just
going.
a bunch of MMA dudes.
yeah,
that
to
wanna
Sunset
drink
Terrace
together.
So if you
Fights, farts, or friend zone.
yeah, if you live in the
Three
Southern
Fs.
California area, do
Don't
not
go
go
there.
to Sunset Terrace in Thousand Oaks, California. Yeah.
Nice.
So, not bueno.
Oh God.
Not to the bueno.
Your whole anal sex story it couldn't have been that good, number one, if you didn't use lube. Because you need it.
Let's be real,
Wait,
though.
the-
On the aspect
wait,
of what...
Are you talking about the
what it
one with
is?
the girl from the
Which-
coffee shop?
Yeah. How do you have anal sex without it?
It was not good.
Vag is always better.
It took
It hurt.
many tries, and she cried, so which made me feel terrible. And then I got over it
Yeah, I got over it
quickly.
right after I left.
And then it got super weird because this particular girl ended up dating a family friend of ours for like years, so I had to see her all the time with Mrs. Infamous.
Oh God.
I'd be
Yeah.
like, hey, I'm sorry, honey.
And Mrs.
I
Infamous
put it
was
in
like,
her butt.
fucking idiot. That
See,
girl.
I knew that she was the right, Mrs. Infamous was the right one for you because she was the first person who was not jealous and didn't care that we were friends.
Yeah, I think Mrs. Infamous has a bigger crush on you than I ever did.
I love her.
Yeah, she's got
fantastic.
a big Morgan hard on for sure.
I knew she was right for you the moment that she smashed me.
Good. Good. Because I want that smash sandwich. For sure. Once I got your sloppy seconds with my wife, I was like, this is the one.
I think that's what
Sure.
channeled our best friend.
Our best friendship?
Yeah.
For sure.
Like, all right, here we go.
Jester's like, what the fuck, man?
No.
Some bullshit.
Yeah.
Just for the record, Sac has never